K47 here, and today I'm going to share with you guys my experience on the cheapest uphill gear I could possibly find on the market with the 540 set of snowshoes and an outdoor Wally World set of uphill trekking poles. Even though we have small areas that are only 4 inches of snow deep, I'm testing out my new snowshoes. I picked these things up at an ultimate budget deal at Play It Again Sports. Right now we're actually kind of going downhill and we're in the bottom of the valley, so the snowshoes are working really well, and I haven't even got a chance to test out the poles yet. But judging by the way they're put together, it's about what you'd expect from something from China, except for I've seen the $200 ones break just as easy, so can't hate on them yet. So far, I'm really impressed with the poles and the snowshoes, considering I only have about 20% of what maximum retail price goes for high-end ones. These work great on a pal day just to get to the top of the hill on a budget. After going up that slightly steeper pitch, I'm very impressed with these. And I should probably let you know this is only my 3rd time ever clipping into snowshoes, so if there's something horribly wrong with my form, please comment below and let me know. So after hitting some steep slopes with this setup, I gotta say the trekking poles, I've actually put my weight on them and they don't appear to collapse or be brittle in any way, more so than anything else that I've broken over time. And I'm pretty impressed with these snowshoes. They could have more teeth on them and risers, so clearly they have their limitations. I've only slipped once or twice. After staying up here and catching my breath for a minute, we realized it stopped snowing, so now's the perfect time to start our descent down and see how well these things work on descents. Even though these are cheap poles, they still work really good for keeping your balance going down slopes. I'm very interested to see how well they work going down the steeper section. This is the steepest section right through here, so if I'm gonna fall or if these things are gonna fail me, it can happen right about now. So even sidestepping and other techniques that I've tried, I'm still doing a lot of sliding down this hill. Granted, I would totally be using a snowboard on any other day. I'm simply testing these out. I would not recommend them for real mountaineering. However, they do work really good for a pal day. After checking about 3,000 feet and 500 feet of vertical up and down steep slopes in these things, I gotta say, they're not bad. That they're holding up pretty well. I slid around a little bit, but considering I picked them up for less than 20% of what you would get them at retail at a store, I'm very pleased. This is more than enough for me to get my own private lines in and my own pal stash. So here we are in front of the backcountry access gate, and I can't think of a better place to test out my snowshoes for powder, because they just got 60 inches here in the past week, and this is clearly all on groomed glory. Wow, look how deep this is. Alright, let's see how much I sink. Well, compared to yesterday when I was just going up to my nipples, this is actually not bad at all. So these little cheap snowshoes work great. I say the POW test is 100% success. Granted, I'm not going over anything super steep, but I'm too lazy to hike up that crap anyway. After hauling these things around all day for 2 days, I gotta say, they are far from the lightest setup that I've ever used, and that is the major drawback behind them. However, due to their excellently low price and their great versatility and the ability to get you off the beaten track, I still gotta give them 4 out of 5 Jerry skiers. Even when your feet burn because you've never snowshoed before and you gotta do some serious shredding again tomorrow, just remember, board through the pain!